MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Eduardo Escobar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Escobar is retired, and there's one away.
Second spot tonight.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Batista. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Way out in front.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Miguel Sano is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Throw in time, and the side. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here.
For the Diamondbacks, number 11, center fielder A.J. Pollock.
And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the pitch. Nope. Just missing here, 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Escobar on the move, but this will land out there just foul. Pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Dozier with a great stop. Got him. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out. So coming to the plate, Jake Lamb. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sano has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Brian Dozier
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Byung-Ho Park.
Batting fifth, First baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Now a move over to first. Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Young Hope Park becomes the first out of the inning. Kenny's Vargas is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here. Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazel Baker looks up. Gone! Standing in, Jorge Polanco. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting eighth, catcher,
John Ryan Murphy is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now here it comes. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of the spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count. He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball four. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Right fielder, Eduardo
Escobar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. So digging in now, David Peralta. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Right fielder, David
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Batista moving in, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box now, Chris Owings. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Heading out towards shallow right. Escobar waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Roberto Batista. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder Roberto Batista
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Backhanded. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. To third. Lamb scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Oswaldo Arcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter,
High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The chance here for Dozier at second. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, a 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byung-Ho Park. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hazelbaker's under it. He's got it 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kenny Vargas. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazelbaker going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll get in there with a hustle double. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Marte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's set down, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dozier onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Lays off 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Sano is over near the railing as he makes. Ready now, Byron Buxton. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Center fielder, Byron.
This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Another look to first. And yet another throw over. And again a throw. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Digging in once again, Roberto Batista. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line drive to center field. Buxton is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Throw over to first. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And again a throw. And again a throw over. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hazelbaker moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, David Peralta. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Fielder, David Peralta.
Pulled toward right center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Standing in, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Vogt.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Buxton. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Owings now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Byung-ho Park. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
First baseman.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in and looking for more, Kenny Vargas. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta's after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oswaldo Arcia.
Designated hitter.
Infield in the
Oswaldo
overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Ready once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both the lefty and the right-hander are up to throw. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 44.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. One run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest. Jake Lamb standing in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. At the plate, John Ryan Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
John Ryan.
First pitch
Murphy.
hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
Hazelbaker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Byron Buxton. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Catcher, Stephen.
And he just misses with a curveball. Hard hit ball to short. Polanco gloves it. A quick out number 1. Striding in once again, Chris Owings. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses for ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Buxton ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that into the box. Roberto Batista. Fernando Rodney.
Roberto Batista.
Michael Conforto is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Michael Conforto.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
This is the strangest at bat, Matt. We're sitting here with a 3-2 count, and there's not been one pitch in the strike zone yet. The hitter's being a little too aggressive. Take your walk if he's going to give it to you.
Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Ready for another shot. Now
leading off for the Diamondbacks, second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Buxton sprinting after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder number 11.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Yasmani Tomas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Number 44.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Now back, your attention,
Brendan Drury.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 27, Brandon Drury.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he comes back to get him. So a great job. Now at the plate, Byung-Ho Park. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Byung-Ho Park.
Joe Mauer is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie. Fernando Mota will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. 9th inning begins as he's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. And he'll go to second here. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
The 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Owings is there. And he's retired here, 1 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jorge Polanco. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. That's inside. 2-0.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
The 3-0. And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Tomas has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, and they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
Catcher, John Ryan
Murphy started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
The center fielder, Byron.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Archie Bradley is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Trying to keep the score where it is. And the pitch. Left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. At the plate. Stephen Vogt. He'll lead things off here in this one. Domingo Santana will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chop foul wide of first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Chris Owings now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Brandon Kinsler comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Here comes the first pitch.
This change for the Twins.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
This change for the
Ready
Twins.
with the 0-1
Now
pitch.
playing first base.
That misses.
Number
1-1 the count now to the Arizona
This
shortstop.
change for the Twins.
Swing and a little blooper to center.
Number 21, Jason Castro.
Buxton is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Oswaldo Arcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Glenn Perkins takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of